There once was a man from the old Stone Age, and he used to follow the weather. But now he's got hung up on filling a page upon whether to go altogether. And he's been around for so damn long, with his whooping and wailing, crushing questions between right and wrong, and impaling the best he can hope and the worst he can fear on the solstices of an illusion, a massive erection of pushy defence of the whole of the prosecution. Ah, great solace the wound, and great relish the pain, to be loosing the reins of a poem to bleed from the tip of my tongue yet again. That part of my heart that is showing these children conceived in the womb of this crash to be the sponsors of nothing other than the rearguard directions of cross-fingered sections of purpose pot-looking for nothing. But what is this last desperate vestige of heart overhead but another conjecture, no more the tomb of the martyred dead than the ghost of our parting gesture? 100 billion crystal balls represent a remarkable failure to swell the song each moment long at the counterpoint of nature, as 4 thumbs flick the tarot deck and 2 tongues fork 8 aces. Maybe 16 fingers feel the fool lives in 2 places, where Rosie Lee can read the tea and leave me living this story. A white dove with a hawk's head and an open mind before me, to sail for a land where life is a high, not a word to be heard or be spoken, but the soul-woven web of the endless touch of a child who could never be broken, who sails a new world from the brink of the ebb, as the fish cats prowl in the harbour, and now soars high on the beckoning tide's long arm to weigh his last anchor. And the sou'westers sing as the lifeboat bells ring. In the heads of the faces of changes, the heavens collage on Excalibur's edge. The star in his movie converges with fate in his task, and doom on his brow, and a ship in his eye in a bottle, who speeds to force, to want, to have, to find, to further fortune, who comes from the north, south, west, and east, on the passions of a spirit, with all the flight of the wildest beast to ever spur a stirrup. Everlasting secret, whose arms are desire, whose lips are welcome, whose eyes tell stories, whose head is a journey, whose hands unfold, face is a stained glass window of a continuous orgasm, whose being is mine, whose wounds are precious, whose poem is a flower, whose gentleness is the devil, whose identity is naked, whose magic is a gift, whose power is the transparent tapestry of history, whose stamp is freak, whose wits are battles, whose cousin is dog, whose times are well fought for, whose stone age is clever, whose poem's note, whose music is barbarian, artists are helpless, spherical mirrors spinning on the horns of a tidal wave, whose information is belief, whose complexes become religion, whose foundation is spread, whose word is God, whose books are projectiles, whose message is must, whose excuse is holy, who passed it down to me, whose enemies are landmarks, whose fears himself, whose hope is lust, whose wish is fresh, whose position is wary, whose mottos are covered, whose name is hidden, whose nose is suspicious, whose technology is a tangent, whose strategy is dissent, whose thoughts are games, who shares his lot, whose pace is death, whose fingers invent, whose tails weave, whose nuts are tied, whose mouth is open, whose ears pierce, whose direction is out, who is aware of disease, who feels the need to cleanse his soul, whose style is disguise, whose dream is innate, whose woman is swimming, whose little children are the delicate blossom of an orchard of electricity, whose spell is for conflict, whose quest is is the planet whose wildest lust is escalation, whose cul-de-sacs are feelers, whose main route is massive, whose run is a dance, whose vehicle is fantasy, whose home is high, whose bearing is savage, whose saints are dead, whose sons bark, whose daughters flame, whose strength is against, who grows in the sun and sleeps in the moon, who roams the desert, plateau, the mountains and the forests and the plains, with vast armies, with vast armies. Who am I? Who am I? The spirit of those who were not here and never knew it, who left this prayer to elope a lover's journey through it, through it. So children, leave your books open. And join our hands across the many lands. You and me, never wrong. Seeing without ever being told. Something to say shows away blackboard so gray. Anyway, I'm dreaming out along the back road, out the window. Cast away. Be free with me today. Roy but as fast as running water. And the big lady I'm playing with played a game of poker with me and Cat, and this night till she stole my joker. Now we're riding chariots by the side of one another. 'Cause outside my life, nothing to fear. The unknown soldier's graves already here. Is it too